what's good? It's Chuka The Barber. I'm here with another video drop today. I'm doing a mid-fade on some straight hair. It's been a while since I did a straight haircut, but we got one here today, so let's get into it. As always, I'm a shampoo and condition my clients here with the Pro Rich Collection shampoo and conditioner. This is a DHT blocking formula that smells amazing and has many benefits for male hair. All right, so make sure you visit therichbarber.com if you want to learn more about that, but let's get right into this thing. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my shears and I'm gonna trim the top of his hair finger length. Now with this cut, all right, he wanted a trim on the top and he wanted a fade, all right? So I was like, okay, well, let's keep it mid. Let's leave it dark around the crown area. And you know, we'll do a light style at the end. But I mean, for the most part, it's a pretty simple cut. So the trimmers I'm using are my wall detailers, and the clippers I will be using are my wall legends. And I put a standard blade on my legends. I took the crunch blade off and I put the standard. I like the standard over the crunch blade. All right, so we're gonna put my initial guideline in, that in real quick. We're gonna drop it a little in the back so we can keep it mid. And based on the shape of his head, I'm gonna kind of follow that to the, you know, put my guideline in a place where I feel like it's gonna complement his head shape. So we'll do that, get my shavers, shave it down all the way clean. Then I'll take my wall trimmers and follow up after that and make sure that I, you know, fully get the guideline out. And also you see that I had removed, used the 1/8 bar to just remove hair out the way so I can see what I'm doing, see my blend coming together. And then I'll take my wall legends and get into the blend, starting with the lever close, blending my way up as I always do, making sure I see the transition coming together as I'm blending, making sure I remove the previous guideline while I create a new guideline. And I'll continue to do that as I adjust the lever, opening it up slightly with each new guideline. And as the lever gets more open, I'm able to adjust the lever more with the blend. So basically another way of saying it is as I blend my way up, the higher I get, I could move the lever or open it up more than with each adjustment than I did when I start my initial blend. And the reason why that is because it blends that way. I've noticed that it blends automatically when I do that. So I don't really have to use the same incremental adjustments as I'm opening the lever, blending my way up. Some will be very small at the beginning, and then as the lever gets open more and more, I can open it more. That also depends on the client's hair texture, the way it lays, and the thickness and whatnot of the hair. After I do all my blending with no guard, I'm gonna throw a 1/16 guard on, open up the lever, and I'm gonna take my guideline up and create a new one. And this one's gonna be further up because I'm going to blend my way down this time. So lever all the way open, take that up, and then when I adjust it to blend down, I'm gonna close the lever halfway, blend below that guideline, take it up pretty much all the way to it, but slightly below it. And then once I do that, I'll close the lever all the way, and then I'll blend the fade part I did with no guard into the 1/16 guard with the lever fully closed. Now I got a 1/8 guard on, lever open, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the 1/16. Open up the lever, take it all the, not take it all the way up, but take it up a significant amount, and then I will blend my way down halfway with the lever, close the lever halfway, and then close the lever all the way. So that's what I'll do with the 1/8 guard until it blends into the 1/16 guard. Now this is my fade technique, and it's a way that pretty much like automatically blends the hair for me. And you know, of course, there's always times where you gotta make more adjustments, but you know, this is my foundation. This is what I stand on, my approach with each cut. All right, so now I have the lever closed, and I'm just knocking out any dark spots. So now I'm gonna take my shears and I'm going to blend the clipper faded area into the top crown area. So, you know, you could use a guard for this. You can, you know, you don't have to use shears, but in this video I decided to use shears. And, you know, I'm also trying to tighten up my skills with the shears. So we're using these today. You see the blend is nice. You see it's mid. You can see that it has a nice transition to it. Now this is a point and cut technique. This helps eliminate dark spots, even helps with your blend. All right, so now we're gonna blend out the beard, tips of the beard. Start seeing the whole cut coming together, at least on this side. Quick line up of the beard. Now with the lineup, we're gonna just lightly hit it. And you know, the sides of this lineup, you know, I'm gonna hit the C cup. The C cup will get sharp. The sides, we're not gonna even sharpen that because we're not gonna line them up in the front. We'll just clean that up. Now we're gonna blend the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing. First thing I'm doing is removing some bulk with a 1/8 guard so I can see what I'm doing, see my blend coming together. Make sure I fully get out that initial guideline. Usually, you know, a person's hair grows different on the opposite side, meaning like different direction. You can see his hair right here is different. It grows backwards. It has like a, especially right there, like in the front above the ear, from like the C cup area to above the ear, damn near this whole side, you know, grows backwards. So you got to take a different approach when you're blending hair like this, because usually people's hair is slightly different on the other side, but his is dramatically different. Like his hair is fully pulling back. So you know, you want to tilt the clipper and make sure that you're able to get a clean blend and an easy blend by doing that. All right, going against the grain while you're doing this blend. And you gotta just watch how it blends. You know, it'll blend differently than the other side slightly. You know what I mean? So you know, you want to adjust accordingly. Same thing with the shears. On this side is, like I said, it's a little different, so slightly different approach with some things on this side. But always standing on my foundation, always standing on my systematic cutting method. Make sure that back is blended out consistently all the way into the other side. Detail work, and then we'll go on and hit the beard on this side. Then we'll take the shave gel, it's the 245 shave gel. I like the shave gel, and we'll just apply that around the beard. Allow it to soften up the hair a little bit. Take the razor holder, beard right with the razor. Get that line up with the razor. Now I don't want, like I mentioned earlier, I don't want his hairline to be, we're not gonna line up the hairline area. Even the sides, like we lined it up slightly, but we're not gonna make it like extra sharp. I think it's unnecessary, and I think his hair, especially with this cut, I think his hair looks good without it. But I am gonna enhance it slightly because you can see there's some light areas there. And when I enhance it, I'll use the card to apply the fibers, but then I'll kind of like comb them into that area just to kind of darken that front side of the lineup a little bit. You can see he has some patches in the beard. One side is lighter than the other side. He wanted to keep it as dark as possible. So I'm gonna just fill it in. I'm gonna fill it in with the fiber slightly. I'm not using it a lot, keeping it looking natural. Then we'll follow up with the razor. We're gonna take our Pro Rich beard oil and we'll apply that to the beard slightly. Make sure that he's got the shine. Got the softness, helps with breakage, helps grow healthy hair. And once we're done with that, we'll let them check it out. YouTube, what's good? It's Chuka The Barber here. I want to thank y'all for helping me hit 200,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without y'all. We're going to keep it popping, all right? So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Help me hit that 300K, all right? I'm here giving y'all good game knowledge and information 3 times a week. I'm out. Peace.